Alright, welcome back. We are 15.80% complete, and we're gonna go into Empire's Fall and try to get these handful of transmogs, 19 of them we're missing here. Be a good time to grind up some gold. We're up to 87,000 gold. Actually, I have some junk in my bags here. Let's clear that out first. And as we grind our way towards a million gold, it's always been my goal to have 1,000,000 gold in my account. So we're gonna go to Empire's Fall, and we have, you know, our 7 or 8 characters lined up at the BFA vendor to queue this all up. So we'll come in and we'll try to blast through this as quickly as we can.
Where is Mechatork with that new toy of his?
Did someone call for an airstrike? I need a target.
Our incursion point is up ahead. Clear a path to the waterfall.
I don't have a target.
You have the
And again, in here, you can skip all this trash and then just purchase the BOEs off the auction house. Some of them sell for a good deal, some of them sell for a couple hundred gold or 1,000 gold, and you can kind of snipe them when someone posts it cheap. For me, I'm trying not to spend all my gold purchasing BOEs off the auction house, so I'm trying to get them as we go through. Whatever I don't get, there are 4 transmogs from Old Deer, for example. I'm not going to go back into looking for raid Old Deer. I will just end up purchasing those off the auction house when I find them nice and cheap. And we talk about, you know, how I want to get 1,000,000 gold in the account. When I get 1,000,000 gold in the account, I'm going to do a huge buying spree. Everything that's less than probably 250 gold in the auction house that is a transmog, we're going to go through and we're just going to spend half a day buying items off the auction house that we're missing with transmogs on, and we're going to watch our percent skyrocket. So that's what'll happen when and if we ever get there. I'm probably sitting at about 200k now. So it's a few more weeks of running LFR and stuff, and we'll get there. You get a lot of gold in here. What did we just get from Opulence? Did I not get any gold from him? I feel like it's kind of buggy. Because you run through on like Mythic, you get like 125 gold per boss. I thought I was getting 60 gold per boss in LFR. I didn't see any gold drop from that first boss though, so maybe not. Or maybe you only get gold from some bosses and not all of them. Alright, so anyway, here's Conclave. It's one of those council type bosses where you have to fight like, you know, 6 or 8 or a million different guys. I don't know. What's this one? Looks like it's 4. Like, kill one, the next one spawns type of deal. They all just kind of fall right over, so you don't have to worry about mechanics or anything. There we go. So I did get 60 gold from that boss, so I don't know. I don't know if that was just a bug with Opulence or if he just doesn't drop gold for whatever reason. So, got a bunch of transmogs. We're already at 66% through. See what Rosticon drops for us. Hopefully he drops like 3 of them. Now this is an elevator, and this will definitely kill you. So if it is not here, just wait for it. I've died many a time to this elevator. Anytime I tab out, just end up dead for some reason. So when you have these guys with you here, I don't know that you actually need to kill any of this trash, but I found that it's easier and they follow you better if you just kill the trash, and they don't have to do anything other than walk off the path. So that's what I try to do on the way up here. not to mention, you know, BOEs and stuff like that right there. That sells for 1,800 gold apparently. We'll price check that before we learn it. We'll end up learning it probably, unless it's an absurd amount of gold for some reason. You know, if it sells for 60, 70,000 gold, I'll probably sell it and then hope that I get it again as we go through. Or sell it now and then buy it again later when it is potentially cheaper.
I'm out of range.
Or when I have lots more gold. So anyway, here we're at Rastakhan, and I don't know that there's a way to make this go any faster and to skip the RP. I think you just gotta have to sit here forever. It's one of those awful encounters.
You, an exile without a homeland, you dare invade these sacred halls and demand that I turn my kingdom over to you. The Zandalari built an empire that would endure for over 10,000 years, while your barbaric ancestors scaffolded in death. We conquered this world. We brought it glory. You are nothing. Merely the latest in a long line of savages seeking to undermine our greatness. No, I will not surrender. Because no matter what happens here today, Zandala will stand long after your alliance has crumbled to dust. But if you are so eager to meet Bonsamdi, then step forward. The loa of death awaits. Zandala forever!
So be it. Heroes, you know what must be done.
Yes, we know what must be done. We could have gone without the speech.
You do not face me alone, invaders! You stand before the finest defenders of Zuldazar! My
Alright, down he goes.
daughter.
Okay, so we got Daz'aling Attire and Azeroth's next top model achievements. Wasn't expecting any of that. That comes with the title of Stylist, unlocking class armor from 10 different raid tiers or PvP seasons. So pretty cool. Got a couple achievements there. And that is the end of this set of bosses. So let's hop out of here and we'll sell everything. And you know what? I'm just gonna sell that BOE that we found just to get the extra transmog. Now you'll notice, and I've said this in previous parts, some of these disenchant into a higher value than what they would vendor for. But here's the thing, I've disenchanted a bunch of these and they're not actually selling. So we just vendor it all. It's easier that way. And then when I end up needing the transmog myself, or needing the material rather for enchanting, I will just go through, run an instance, disenchant everything. So that's just how we're gonna do it. Paladins and Silvermoon, we'll just bring them out real quick and then we'll run it again. I said it in a part earlier. So far this week I've run 4 Mythic plus 10s on my Paladin. I used my 4 bonus rolls and I got 2 necks and 2 cloaks, and I already had neck and cloak. Very unfortunate, didn't get any new gear this week. I did get myth shoulders from Vault, which was nice. And my weapon is 1 mythic plus run away from the max level weapon for the patch, which is also kind of nice. But yeah, no real gear upgrades, unfortunately. Still haven't seen a pair of boots, a chest, legs, or gloves drop from anything. I might actually get them in Delves, who knows. Also, now that I saw that I need to run 11s, I might just, when I go prot again, I'm gonna craft a 285 shield and weapon, and then I'm gonna go prot, and I might just go straight to 11s and skip the 8s on the paladin. I think that's probably the better way to go about it. Especially if I get 4-piece. I don't think there's any possible way I could die if I got 4-piece somehow. For prot. But anyway, back to Empire's Fall.
Knowledge is the best currency, but I do take gold in interesting trade-ins.
And if we can somehow get lucky and get Rastakan's stuff done,
We need these beasts knocked out of the air.
this will be a
Where
lot
is
faster.
Mekatork with that new toy of his?
And I don't know if I mentioned this or not, but I guess Jaina, which would be the
Our incursion
maybe not the
point is up
next
ahead. Clear a
piece of
path to the
LFR, but the one after that. I think there's 4 in this instance. Anyway, she can technically drop Gmod, which is the mount that Mekatork rides in LFR, but I'm not going to farm that here. So when I say I'm going to 100% that, it's 100% minus Gmod. You can get that from any difficulty, so I don't count that as an LFR only type drop. And we'll get that as we go through Mythic or Normal or Heroic. It'll drop at some point randomly to 1 out of 100. So I'm not going to focus on that for our LFR purposes here.
We've already
As we go
scouted
through.
these halls and disarmed
But
the
we've already gone up
Daz'aling
0.04%.
defenses. The way in should be clear.
There's Gmod right there. You can actually see him here. Alright. Down goes Opulence. Yeah, he doesn't drop gold. Weird. Alright, I got one of the items from him.
It's too far away. We're entering the heart of Dazar'alor. Expect fierce resistance from the Zandalari. It would be wise to set some traps to cover our flank. Keep going. I'll catch up.
And here we have about 44,000 gold. I spent a bunch of gold today getting enchants. I got an enchant for the helm, I got an enchant for the shoulders. For some reason, tank rings have dropped for me. So I have both the tank rings. I got the enchants for the rings and the gems, and I got a gem for the... Oh, I didn't get a gem for this neck. Must be the other neck I have a gem in. Yeah, here's the other myth neck I have that I have a gem in. So I do need to buy another gem. So yeah, that's where all the gold has been kind of falling to on my paladin here. But we're at 44,000. Probably end up at like 40,000 or 35,000 after I get fully geared, and then we'll just start building it up from there. I do want, once I do get fully geared, like full myth gear, I want to make sure that it's as good as it could possibly be. That's why I'm enchanting and gemming it out for right now. Okay. That is Conclave. We got one of them. Nice. Alright, so hopefully Rastakhan will drop both items for us here so that we don't have to go to him again. That would be fantastic. And hopefully we can make the elevator. We do. I just know Rastakhan's gonna hold off one item until the very last item that we need here. That's how it always works.
Throne room lies ahead.
We have struck a decisive blow against the Zandalari. Let us hope their king chooses to surrender and spare his people further harm.
I'm out of range.
Alright. Alright, no epic this time from that trash at least. Maybe these guys.
I need to get closer.
Can I like drag one of you into Rosticon? I want to see, because sometimes you can drag like a mob into the boss and like it. Does the RP not even start? I guess not. I guess you have to kill all the trash before the RP even starts. Alright, so we sit here and wait.
In the name of King Anduin Rin, I hereby request your surrender.
You, an exile without a homeland, you dare invade these sacred halls and demand that I turn my kingdom over to you. The Daz'aling built an empire that would endure for over 10,000 years, while your barbaric ancestors scaffolded the dead. We conquered this world. We brought it glory. You are nothing. Merely the latest in a long line of savages seeking to undermine our greatness. No, I will not surrender. Because no matter what happens here today, Zandala will stand long after your alliance has crumbled to dust. But if you are so eager to meet Bonsamdi, then step forward. The lower of death awaits. Zandala forever!
Okay.
Heroes.
You do not face me alone, invaders! You stand before the finest defenders of Zuldazar!
I don't want to kill them too far up the ramp with like some range spell because I don't know if I'll be able to loot them.
My loyal subjects! Show these outsiders the my daughter.
Alright, we got one of the two. Better than nothing, I guess. Let's hop on out of here. Clean up our bags. Okay. On to the next character. Looks like we're missing about 7 more items, I think that was. Hop on the hunter. As my game glitches out. I don't know why my computer's been doing that lately. Ever since midnight dropped, actually, I've noticed it happen a few times where my game just... It's almost like it error closes, and then it just pops back up. It's weird. Some graphical bug. I don't know if it's Warcraft or if it's my graphics card just being very old at this point.
Knowledge is the best currency. But I do take gold and interest in trading.
Alright, we're back into Empire's Fall. Third run through.
We need these beasts knocked out of the air. Where is Mechatork with that new toy of his?
Did someone call for an airstrike? I need a target.
Our incursion point is up ahead.
So we got 2,000 gold on this character. I don't think I've spent any gold whatsoever on him, so this is just what we've earned since midnight. Because I emptied out all my characters into my warband when midnight started, and then I gave it all to my death knight when I started gearing for Mythic Plus.
I'll get you inside the pyramid! Breach successful! I'll stay out here and keep the skies clear.
And I guess technically you can mount here. You can probably mount and run all the way to the first boss.
scouted these halls and disarmed the Zandalari defenses. Our way in should be clear.
Alright, so we still need 4 things from Opulence. Yeah, it's 6 total, not 7. It was a little bit off. 4 from Opulence, 1 from Conclave, and 1 from Rastakhan. Alright, there we go. We got 2 of the 4. Good start. Oh yeah, you can dig for treasure in these. I haven't been doing this. But those usually sell for a good amount, 37 gold. So if you see any of those around.
Dazar'alor, expect fierce resistance from the Zandalari. It would be wise to set some traps to cover our flank. Keep going. I'll catch up.
I wish I had multi-shot. Does that not exist anymore? Maybe it doesn't. I miss being able to like just go multi-shot a pack. Like Black Arrow's nice and all, don't get me wrong. Multi-shot was good though. What is Deep Sea Satin coming up like that for? Oh, because I have 62 things to create with it, I guess. Getting a lot of greens here. It's good. I'll sell for a bunch. Alright, there goes Conclave. And we didn't get the item we need. That's okay, we just wanted off Rastakhan so we could skip this whole last part here. Let's see, I'm gonna start a timer. Start a stopwatch. Start. We'll see how much time it'll save us if we get the item off Rastakhan. Each run. I'm gonna say it's probably like 6 or 7 minutes each run. I've done 2 runs, I'm at 22 minutes on the stream so far. I'm waiting for an elevator now, which hasn't been happening, but I wish I could mount here and clean up my bags. Okay, up we go. Aspect of the cheetah has an entirely too long cooldown.
We have struck a decisive blow against the Zandalari. Let us hope their king chooses to surrender and spare his people from it.
Okay. And now we wait for the RP.
King Rastakhan of Zandalor, on behalf of the Alliance and in the name of King Anduin Rin, I hereby request your surrender.
You, an exile without a
So let's get
homeland.
the last
You
Fang of
dare
Razan.
invade these sacred halls and demand that I turn my kingdom over to you. The Zandalari built an empire that would endure for over 10,000 years, while your barbaric ancestors scuffled in the dirt. We conquered this world. We brought it glory. You are nothing. Merely the latest in a long line of savages seeking to undermine our greatness. No, I will not surrender. Because no matter what happens here today, Zandala will stand long after your alliance has crumbled to dust. But if you are so eager to meet on Samedi, then step forward. The lower of death awaits. Zandala, forever!
So be it. Heroes, you know what must be done.
You do not face me alone.
So it feels like it's forever, but I guess it's not too bad. It's about 4 minutes.
Finest defenders of Zuldazar.
4 minutes is a long time when you're going through this stuff, though.
Loyal subjects. On Samedi. No. The darkness. It is too much to
Yeah,
control.
we didn't get it. So, no time saved for us. Okay, next character, warrior.
Knowledge is the best currency. But I do take golden interest in trading.
Alright, into Empire's Fall.
Ah! We need these beasts knocked out of the air. Where is Mechatork with that new toy of his?
Did someone call for an airstrike?
Our incursion point is up ahead. Clear a path to the waterfall.
Warrior is so nice for transmog runs. I guess Feral Druid is too, and I don't really have one of those right now, but... If I were serious about transmog runs, I would make 3 or 4 druids with speed sets. Feral druids with speed sets.
We've already scouted
Although
these
warrior with
halls
speed
and
set would be pretty good too, I
disarmed
think.
the defenses. Our way in should be clear.
Especially one with Darklight. Alright, Opulence. If you can drop these 2 items. If we can get all 4 items this run, I'd be very, very happy.
You don't have a target.
Yeah, we got nothing. We'll dig for treasure. This time, this one is worth 129 gold. So that's kind of awesome. So you should definitely be digging for treasure every time
Entering the heart of
after you kill that boss.
Expect fierce resistance from the Zandalari. It would be wise to set some traps to cover our flank.
I'm out of
Keep
range.
going. I'll catch up.
So yeah, I've got roughly 3,000 gold on this character as well. So basically, all my characters that I've been just running these LFRs on are about the same, just sitting right around 3,000 gold.
I need to get closer.
So yeah, that's going to start adding up very quickly over time. You know, you run LFRs for a couple months, you'll probably be at 100,000 gold each character. And this just, the reason I'm doing these transmog runs like this is just to help avoid burnout. Like doing delves is nice and fun, and I just don't want to put all my time into one specific aspect of the game. It's probably how I'll treat PvP at some point too. Alright, Conclave's done. Hopefully Rastakhan could be kind to me as well. And drop the last piece. Ooh, hopefully I can make the elevator. Sprint, sprint, sprint. Nice. So yeah, if Rastakhan could be nice, like it's just opulence then. Be super easy. Just hop in, kill it, hop out.
Throne room lies ahead.
We have struck a decisive blow against the Zandalari. Let us hope their king
too
chooses to
far
surrender
away.
and spare his people further harm.
I need to get closer. I'm out of range.
Okay.
King Rastakhan of Daz'aling, on behalf of the Alliance and in the name of King Anduin Rin, I hereby request your
I have
surrender.
to work on proficiency at some point.
You, an exile without a homeland.
It takes so much time to do professions though.
These sacred halls and demand that I turn my kingdom over to you. The Zandalari built an empire that would endure for over 10,000 years, while your barbaric ancestors scuffled in debt. We conquered this world. We brought it glory. You are nothing. Merely the latest in a long line of savages seeking to undermine our greatness. No, I will not surrender. Because no matter what happens here today, Zandala will stand long after your alliance has crumbled to dust. But if you are so eager to meet Bonsamdi, then step forward. The lower of death awaits. Zandala forever!
Alright.
Heroes, you know what must be done.
Please drop the dagger. Please.
You do not face me alone in beggars. You stand before the finest defenders of Zuldazar. My loyal subjects, Bonsamdi, my target.
There it is. Oh, we got it. Alright. So it's just opulence now. Nice. Super nice. That could have taken hours. So kind of lucked out there. I'm gonna clear the bags up on this guy, so we're ready for the next set of LFR wings when we get there. 102 to shield. Okay, I guess I'll hold on to a shield in case I go prot for some reason. Alright, that was 764 gold worth of junk. So, yeah. LFR definitely adds up very quickly. We'll just stick to the Alliance characters for now. I can always go back to the Demon Hunter if I need to.
Knowledge is the best currency, but I do take gold in interesting trade-offs.
Ah! We need these beasts knocked out of the air. Where is Mechatork with that new toy of his?
Did someone call for an airstrike?
We got a bunch of junk on this guy too. I've got 4,000 gold on this guy too.
Clear a path to the waterfall.
Yeah, it's gonna start adding up. Alright, opulence. What do I need here? A plate and a mail helm.
We've already scouted these halls and disarmed the Zandalari defenses. Our way in should be clear.
Alright, down we go. We got one of the two. Take it. Alright, what do we got here? Dig for treasure. And that is 9 gold. Okay.
We're entering the heart of Dazar'alor.
One item to go. Not so bad.
Knowledge is the best currency.
Alright, Empire's Fall.
I do
Let's
take
get this
gold
last
in
item.
interesting trade-offs.
Are my bags full on this character? I didn't even look. I think I'm gonna mount and try to just run right to opulence, see if I can do that. No, but I got about 2,500 gold in this character as well.
Knocked out of the air. Where is Mechatork with that new toy of his?
Did someone call for an airstrike?
Our incursion point is up ahead. Clear a path to the waterfall. You have the coordinates, High Tinker. Fire when ready.
Stand back, heroes!
Oh, I got ported back out.
Inside the pyramid!
And stunned. What the heck?
Breach successful! I'll stay out here and keep the skies clear.
Okay, well, guess you can group all those guys up like that. Maybe you can't just mount and run all the way in.
We've already scouted these halls and disarmed the Zandalari defenses. Our way in should be clear.
Alright. Come on, drop my last item, opulence. Let's go. Down he goes. No, we didn't get it. What treasure do we get now? 36 gold. RNG is not in my favor right now. So I have Mage Monk and then Demon Hunter all set up to queue. I shouldn't need more than that, jeez. Get one item. Unless I'm super unlucky.
Knowledge is the best currency, but I do take golden interest in trading.
Ah! We need these beasts knocked out of the air. Where is Mechatork with that new toy of his?
Did someone call for an airstrike?
Our incursion point is up ahead. Clear a path to the
Oh, that's mirror image. That's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to invis. There. Does that work? Can I just...
You have the coordinates, High Tinker. Fire when ready.
Stand back, heroes! I'll get you inside the pyramid!
It looks like I'm out of combat. I shouldn't get ported out. We'll see. Oh, blinking. Blinking's still so buggy. Alright, please drop my item now.
You monsters!
No.
How could you destroy something so glorious? It's true what Sylvanas says. You alliance goon,
8 gold.
got no souls.
So I only have 2 more characters lined up for this. I guess I could bring more characters out there. 4 characters. I can't believe that I wouldn't get this. Maybe we'll just get it right here.
Knowledge is the best currency, but I do take golden interest in trading.
these beasts knocked out of the air. Where is Mechatork with that new toy of his?
I am out of range.
Did someone call for an airstrike?
Our incursion point is up ahead. Clear a path to the waterfall.
It is too far away. I do not have a target. I need to get closer. I need a target.
At least we got the item off Rosticon. Like if there's ever a point where I have to farm an instance for an hour or two, I'd rather it just be the first boss, for sure. Let's just starter build this, so maybe I can deal damage. Yeah, great. Things to press. I don't know what any of them are, but they're things. Transcendence, is that the Warlock Gate? Yeah, it's Warlock Gate. Press it.
I need to target something first.
Okay, didn't get it again. This is extremely unlucky, I think. 42 gold for that one. Okay, we'll get over on the Demon Hunter, I guess.
Greetings, sir and/or ma'am.
Alright, it's called Death's Bargain for Horde.
The ocean is as good-looking or nice-mannered as I am.
What do what?
Oh no.
You tell us what happened here. Now!
Those Alliance monsters. They.
Get a hold of yourself. These champions of the Horde will avenge your kin. Give them every bit of information you can.
Okay.
I will tell you everything I know.
Oh, okay, okay.
It began when the Alliance reached the pyramid.
Ah! We need these beasts knocked out of the air. Where is Mechatork with that new toy of his?
Did someone call for an airstrike?
Our incursion point is up ahead. Clear a path to the waterfall.
Alright, here we are. Please drop item.
We do not know it, but those Alliance spies must have snuck into the temple before. But we, Zandalari, guard our treasures well.
We've already scouted these halls and disarmed the Zandalari defenses.
No
Our
luck
way in
again.
should be clear.
Crazy. Actually crazy. 9 gold for the Bijou.
We're entering the heart of Dazar'alor. Expect fierce
Alright,
resistance.
I'll bring 1 or 2 more characters out and we'll try again. So, while I get a couple characters out here and prepped, I will be right back.
Ah! We need these beasts knocked out of the air! Where is Mechatork with that new toy of his?
Did someone call
Alright,
for
here
an
we are on
airstrike?
our druid. I made it feral. Oh, look at that.
Our incursion point is up ahead. Clear a path to the waterfall. You have the coordinates.
I wasn't
High
expecting,
Tinker. Fire when ready.
purples from these guys, but we'll take it.
Get you inside the pyramid! Breach successful! I'll stay out here and keep the skies clear.
Alright. Let's hope that this is just the end of it now.
We've already scouted these halls and disarmed the Zandalari defenses. Our way in should be clear.
Alright, and there goes Opulence. And we still didn't get it. Crazy. I'm not gonna run out of characters, am I?
You alliance goons ain't got
9 gold for the parrot.
We're entering the heart of Dazar'alor.
Okay. Stand by one more time as I bring another character out. Alright, we're back. I've got a Horde Mage out here. Sure, I don't know what we want. Let's just pick talents and things. And...
no.
You! Tell us what happened here. Now!
Those alliance monsters, they...
Get a hold of yourself! These champions of the Horde will avenge your king. Give them every bit of information you can.
I will tell you everything I know.
Okay.
It began when the alliance reached the pyramid.
Where is Invis? Here. We want that on Shift R.
Ah! We need these beasts knocked out of the air! Where is Mechatork with that new toy of his?
Did someone call for an airstrike?
Our incursion
Go
point
Invis
is up
here.
ahead. Clear a path to the waterfall.
Try to get through this as quickly as we can. I only have about 2 or 3 characters left, so I really hope this thing drops.
I'll get
I don't have to come back out here again next week.
pyramid.
Now, I'm sure there will be instances that I can't complete in 1 week. There is no question about that, but I was really hoping looking for raid wouldn't be one of them, especially with the, like, huge amount of stuff that drops off each of these bosses. Like, this guy drops 5 pieces of gear each time you fight him. Oh, oof, how haven't I gotten it already? It's crazy.
You monsters!
And we still don't have it.
Destroy something so glorious!
Okay, where's my loot here?
You alliance goons ain't got no souls!
160 gold for
We're
that
entering the heart
sitting
of
statue.
Dazar'alor.
Let's
Expect fierce resistance
let's
from the
leave.
Zandalari.
Kind of see where we're at. I've earned the title Liberator of Orgrimmar. What would I earn that for? This can come up here. Level 1s, they obviously can't do it. Level 50, I don't know if the level 50 can do it or not. Bralis, Org. I have a Paladin, a Shaman, and I think a Warlock, and that's gonna be it. Remix has ended. Yes, I know.
Champion.
I have an Ashbringer and 2,000 gold. Let's go.
Lay siege to the Sunwell. The light has chosen you to defend it.
Yeah. We're just gonna one button this.
We
Alright.
desperately need your aid. Seek me out, and the light will bear you to Quel'Danas.
Yeah, Abyss Worm, that sounds good. Let's go ride Abyss Worm. Because we're not going to Quel'Danas, we're going to Zuldazar. I need my steed. Where's my steed? No, that's Crusader Aura. What's it called? Divine Steed. Good. There we go. Speed. Alright, let's queue up for Death's Bargain. Oh.
Oh no.
You! Tell us what happened here. Now!
Those Alliance monsters, they...
Get a hold of yourself! These champions of the Horde will avenge your king. Give them every bit of information you can.
I will tell you everything I know. It began when the Alliance reached the pyramid.
Ah! We need these beasts knocked out of the air! Where is Mechatork with that new toy of his?
I don't have a target.
Did someone call for an airstrike?
Our incursion point
Just
is
try to set up my
ahead.
bars a little bit.
Clear a path to the waterfall.
I'll need a target.
I don't really need to be playing one button. I know how to play Paladin, but Judgment. Bop. Shield of the Righteous I'm not gonna use because I'm ret. Wog. Wog should be G. Taunt should be... I don't know. Yeah, whatever.
It's too far away.
I don't even think I'm spec'd, so it doesn't really matter too much. Okay.
We did not know it, but those Alliance spies must have snuck into the temple.
Alright, come on, please drop it this time, for real. I feel like I'm being trolled super hard right now. Oh. Alright, we just hit an hour. Based on my upload speed, I think I'm just gonna call this part here. We'll just call it part 1. And tomorrow I'll come back and run the rest of my characters through. I think I only have 2 characters left. I might be able to do it on level 50, I'm not sure. So 2, maybe 3 characters left. And then we'll just hop into the next part of LFR after that, since all of our characters are parked in front of this stupid turtle now. So I want to thank everybody for watching. Sorry I didn't get it done this part. We'll go again next time. Can't do anything when Blizzard trolls you. It's just is what it is. If you're enjoying what we're doing here, please do hit that sub button, like, and leave a comment. All that stuff really does help the channel a great deal. So until tomorrow, we will see you all in the next one.